Donkey Kong Bananza. After 20 long years, we're finally getting a new 3D Donkey Kong. And not just that, I believe that Nintendo is gearing up to make Donkey Kong their face of the Nintendo Switch 2 generation. We are so back! Oh, huh? Why'd the lights go out? Hold on a second. Let me turn on the lights. Let me get the lights. Like I was saying, we are entering a new age of all things Donkey Kong. He is going to be taking a firm spotlight, taking some of the attention away from Mario. And yeah, I mean it, because I don't think we're even getting a new 3D Mario anytime soon. This is it. Donkey Kong Bananza is our 3D Mario for the Switch 2 generation. Maybe at the end of the generation we'll get something, but for now, it's Donkey Kong, my dudes.
Okay.
Hear me out. Donkey Kong has seen a huge rebranding effort by the Big N. He's looking chunkier and chunkier than ever, man. This dude's chunkier than Chunky Kong.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
But this redesign was also seen in the Mario movie. It's like they're reclaiming the Kongs by changing their appearances to be more in line with the classic appearance that Nintendo was involved in. Plus, with the new Donkey Kong Country theme park, Nintendo has been on a mission to rebuild Donkey Kong's public image and get him into our heads. Think about it. He was beloved in the Mario movie as Seth Rogen. Now he's getting his own section of Nintendo Land dedicated to him. An entire physical place that you can go to and get immersed into Donkey Kong's jungle. That is hundreds of millions, perhaps billions of dollars of investment money, but instead of branching out to Nintendo's other IPs, the first one on Nintendo's mind wasn't Zelda, or Star Fox, or Kirby, or Splatoon, or Animal Crossing, or any of their other popular IP. No, it was Donkey Kong. And I think that is a significant shift of attention towards the franchise, and it's going to be paid off by giving him his own first-party Nintendo-developed and published game on the Switch 2. This is Donkey Kong's time to shine! It's been a decade now since Tropical Freeze's release, and over 2 decades since the first 3D Donkey Kong game on the Nintendo 64. It truly feels like a gift from the great monkey elder that DK Bananza is even a real thing, yet alone one of the premier launch titles for the Switch 2. It is just insane to me that this game even exists. Achoo! Thank you, chef. I just think it would be really neat to play a new Donkey Kong game. I mean, it's been a while. When was the last time we got a Donkey Kong game that wasn't a remaster? Tropical Freeze? Again, that was a decade ago. So it's the perfect time for Donkey Kong to come out of the closet. What? Nintendo seemingly took it onto themselves to develop their own 3D Donkey Kong game. Now this is all information from Did You Know Gaming and some other articles I'll link in the description. But, let's be honest, I don't know nothing. But I've been on this Kong watch searching for all this stuff, and it's been making me hopeful, to imagine DK taking the spotlight again from that villain Mario. Did you guys know that Mario was responsible for polluting all of Isle Delfino, and he stole away the Shine Guardians? Yeah, Mario, you're done. Move aside, it's time for Donkey Kong to clean up this mess you've made. Donkey Kong Sunshine 2025 October 8th. Mark your calendars. Now, I've heard some people are a bit bummed out that you can only play as DK. Now, personally, I wouldn't have it any other way. I also enjoy when Donkey Kong gets to be the sole focus of his own jungle hijinks. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat had you playing as exclusively Donkey Kong, and its levels were expertly crafted and is one of my personal favorite DK games in the series. Yes, even with those bongo controls, okay? You just gotta get in there and get good at it. You just gotta get in there and get bam, bam, bam. Start jamming out. Let me break it down. Donkey Kong acting as the only playable character will allow for focus surrounding his controls and levels made to perfectly complement his movement and whatever additional skills he's given. Or maybe they can bring back Donkey Kong's bongos? How would they do it? I have no earthly idea. It could act like DK's personal ocarina. Each song you learn on the bongos can solve an environmental puzzle or give access to new areas or act as quick travel. I can't be the only one who's obsessed with these bongos, right? Thank you, Chef. I'm glad someone gets it. Cause man, there are certain spuds here who just don't like the bongos. But they're not here right now, so we won't talk about them. Another aspect I'd want to see is the return of the collectathon. Collecting a bunch of random items is a ton of fun. 64 just overdid it a little bit. A more focused implementation of collectibles would definitely add to the experience. The ideas are limitless and Donkey Kong can be collecting anything. So far we have the Banandium gems, maps, and fossils. But would you believe me if I said I wanted even more? I want more outfits, more collectibles, I want more of everything! I want DK to have his guns back even! Like, let's get crazy with it! I would love to see the return of DK's true arch nemesis. Not Arctic creatures or birds. Bird up! Or tiki masks. No, I would like to see the return of the evil Kongs he fought against in Jungle Beat. But I guess Void Code does fulfill that evil monkey requirement. So maybe next time.
Next time, baby.
K. Rool would be really cool to see, but unfortunately, I don't think Nintendo feels the same way. Nintendo didn't make K. Rool, he has a lot more European influences than Japanese ones, and I guess he was in Smash Brothers, so you would think they'd want to reuse him, but the final nail in the coffin that convinces me that King K. Rool will not be in the next Donkey Kong game? DK's Nintendo Land amusement park has no space at all for the Kremlings, and instead hypermaxes on the Tiki iconography. So I just don't see that K. Rool is likely. Hey, I think it'd be really cool to have the Kremlings come back with K. Rool as well. They're the best goaltenders the Mushroom Kingdom could find. I mean, in Mario Soccer, you see how they they capture all those soccer balls. Not one of them gets past those guys. But let's be honest with ourselves. We're more likely to get planks of wood than we are to get K. Rool. Frederick. I hate Frederick. But here's a few last things I want to go over. I need DK to feel acrobatic. I want to be swinging from vine to vine with speed and grace. I don't want to be falling on my face. I could keep rhyming, but I'm not gonna keep rhyming. That's too much work. Donkey Kong's movement needs to be fun in itself. I still go back to Mario Sunshine in 64 just to play around with Mario's movement in the overworld. If we get a similar level of movement for Donkey Kong, I could see this game selling 10 more billion copies, alright? I think it can really do something special here. So to recap, I want Donkey Kong grinding on rails, swinging from vine to vine, being an acrobatic guy. So what if I am? Maybe Donkey Kong should be more like his brother Sonic. I mean, it only makes sense. Did you see he can skateboard on rocks? Just like Sonic! It's just exciting that Donkey Kong is going to be this new face, if the game sells well, of Nintendo moving forward, at least for the Switch 2 era. Kind of like how Luigi's Mansion was the Mario game for the GameCube. Until Sunshine came out, of course. But until then, it's all eyes on Donkey Kong. Overall, I am beyond excited for Donkey Kong Bananza's release. When it first came out, my mind was blown, and now that it's only, a few weeks away? I cannot even imagine how much my mind's going to be blown. If only I had a Switch 2 already! Damn. By then, I'm sure I will. But for now, guys, please let Cyn know that she is a deadbeat. Let me know, are you just excited for Donkey Kong Bananza as we are? If so, let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe because we got a few more Donkey Kong related videos in production. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Anything you want to say, Chef Rat? Yes, Chef. I wish you asked sooner. I am starving. Bye, guys.
Come on, Candy. I'll take you home.
All right. You're still my little love monkey.
I'd shower you with coconut cream pies.
Okay, now you die.